video, we're going to be working on a to-do application, and I just created a React application right here using invite and Yarn. So you can as well go on and create a project so you can join in this class. So quickly, without wasting time, we're going to be using Tailwind CSS for this tutorial. So I'm going to be going into the tailwindcss.com and moving into the docs. Then I'll go to using framework guide Vite. Okay, so we've done this, so we don't need to actually go on with this again. We've done that. So the next one I'm going to say is we're going to install all of this. So notice I copied only from /d, sorry, not /-d, and then Tailwind CSS post CSS auto prefix. So just copy back to this place, new terminal. So we're going to be having yarn add this. Okay, so as this is working, we'll also get npx tailwind css init, right? It's not done yet. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to be putting this command npx tailwind. So this generates the tailwind config.js and the post css config.js as well. So yeah, what else? We need to copy this content and replace it in the tailwind config. This content away. So let's replace that. Nice. So let's say close. So we need to copy all of this to the index.css. So actually I'm going to be removing everything here and just replacing it with Tailwind CSS. Alright, and that will be all. So I'm going to say yarn dev and it's actually scattered because I'm going to be clearing this CSS as well. And in our app.js, we don't need the logo. Let's just leave the use state there. We don't need this guy as well, but everything here should go, and let's just h1 let's do. Okay, so yeah, let's take this out, and also this is declared whenever you use it. It's not an error, just a warning, but let's just take it as so VS Code will be happy. So going back, we have this, and let's see if Tailwind is working. So give this a class of text 6 pixel and text thread 500. Alright, awesome. Tailwind is working perfectly well. So let's move on with our code. So first of all, I'm going to leave this, wrap everything inside of the main tag, and then the main tag is going to be flex. Now all of these classes, you can check out Tailwind documentation. You get to see the classes and what they do, right? I won't really be going into details with Tailwind. Okay, so here I'm going to say items center, and it's going to be a flex scope. The flex direction is going to be column, and I'm still going to add justify center. So let's check it out. Okay, cool. Now we have, so So let's change the title of our page. Let's change the title of our page. Let's go to index.html. Then we change this to do application. Alright. So once that is done, we have to do application here. Okay. Now in our app.js, we can just change this to do. Cool. And just to really work with React routers, we're going to have the add to do in another page, going to have the edit to do in another page, and all of those stuff. Okay, so let's have that. So over here we have a nav, and it's going to have a link, and this link will be coming from React Router DOM. So we need to not download, we need to install React Router DOM. Okay, so say yarn add React Router DOM, your add. So it's very simple. Just get React Router DOM, install it into your project, and that is all. That's it. So when I come back here again, yeah, you see it's coming from React Router DOM now. Nice. So this will be to slash, which is the home, and then we're going to be having, okay, you know what, let's have this nav in another component. So within the SRC folder, we're going to have what's called the component, and inside of the component we'll have navbar.js. Cool. So I'm going to get this out of here and then put it in here. So let's use Raf to start our project, and then React fragment. Paste it. Okay, cool. Okay. So we're going to import link from React Router. So duplicate link, and we say add to do. And what else do we need? Alright, yeah, that is all. This should be the only navigation we need. The home and add to do. Cool. So back to the app.js, we're going to be having our navbar component down here. So see, okay, I don't know when that became so important. Oh, let's see what is happening. Inspect. Okay, the above error occurred in the link component considered in barrier. Okay. So what is happening with the link component? Let's see. Okay, I think what we need to do now is let's create our route, and inside of, not in the component, please, not in the component, in the SRC. So route, and inside of the route folder index.js. Your I should be uppercase, and we can have route. So we're going to be importing from React Router DOM we have TODO, and then we're going to be using the browser router as router, like so. And we're going to be having routes, and then we're going to be importing routes as well. So over here, this young guy is going to be router. Okay, then we're going to have routes, and then we're going to have routes. Nice. So the path, this, and then the elements, we don't use component anymore. So for this, we're going to be creating a folder. In this house is going to be pages, and we'll be having the home page, home.jss. Now inside of there, we'll copy all of this and then paste it inside of the home component, like so. Alright, so let's import navigation also. So I'm not making it like React component. Okay, cool. So in the index.css, so we're going to be importing home, like so. Route. Okay, is duplicated, so that's what I've done. Alright, so in the app.js we'll be calling the index from routes, like so. We don't need the nav here anymore. And also we have everything the way it should be. So we are having that link error because our app.js is not yet wrapped in or our application is not yet wrapped within the browser router. Okay, so that's why the link wasn't functioning well. So for you to have your link in your application, your component or your application needs to be wrapped within this browser router. We use browser router as router over here. Okay, so yeah, we are good. We have had to do home also. So let's just add one more link here. It's going to be add to do. So we're going to be creating another page here, and it's going to be add to do.js. Okay, cool. And then over here, instead of home, to be add to do. Okay, now in our navigation bar here will be add to do. So let's try it out. Cool. Now it's taking us to add to do. Now let's remove this, and the navbar is here. Okay, so we want the navbar to exist in all application, right? Like this add to do, the navbar should still be there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this navbar out of here, and then on my index in the route, I'll place it just before the routes, and that's it. So I can go back to home and I can come back to this also. Okay, now we're going to be working on the navbar. So the navbar should have a class, should be flex items center. That is this is going to be justify content center. It's going to have width of 100%. Alright, so it's going to have a color of, let's see, okay, let's give it a gapping of 4. Cool. Should we give it a background color? Is it necessary for a background color? Let's just bring it down a little bit. Okay, nice. and I feel like we should give it a color, a background color. Now actually it's very hard for me to work without a UI, so I'm not pretty good with UIs. So before whatever, so let's take it, let's just do margin bottom here. Okay, I think it's coming to life. Now let's give it a text of white, and yeah, I think we're good. So we have the home, and let's kind of style this guy. When you hover on the text, you should have a scale of 1:10, and then animation with transition duration should be 500. So just copy everything here and paste it here as well. So let's see. So we see that. Cool. All right. So with that being done, we will go to do now. You see we have the nav bar. Come back here. Awesome. So I'm going to be ending the video here, and I'm going to be continuing in designing this to-do page in our next video. So see you in the next video. Stay tuned for more.